Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. As Executive Dean of Learning and Teaching, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from the School of Science and Technology. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Welcome also to the recipient of our Outstanding Alumni Fellow Award, Neil Gordon Chattle. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. In particular, all of my colleagues and I want to acknowledge that you have had a tough time, with significant periods of your time with us disrupted by COVID-19. Nonetheless, you have come through the challenges that you faced, showing considerable resilience and resourcefulness along the way. These are qualities which will serve you well as you navigate what may be uncertain times ahead. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you. It is the moment when we come together to reflect on your academic accomplishments and all the other incredible things that you have done during your NTU journey. I want to recognise also the doctoral students who will be coming across this stage today. A PhD is the highest level of academic study. In completing your doctorate with us, you have also made a significant contribution to the university's research culture. Thank you for this. No matter which programme you have just completed, foundation, undergraduate or postgraduate degree, professional qualification or apprenticeship, your talent and determination have laid firm foundations for the next stage of your life. However, no one completes this journey alone. I invite you to remember now all those who have supported you along the way: families, friends, course mates, professional services staff, academic tutors. Please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. These ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. I will highlight just a few of these. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th biggest university in the UK based on student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world. Our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize. We had the most improved score of any comprehensive university in the recent Research Excellence Framework. Yet some of our proudest achievements can be found in the results of our student surveys. Thank you to all those of you who completed the National Student Survey or the Postgraduate Taught Experience Survey in recent months. These surveys gather opinions on the quality of your courses, providing valuable insights into what we are doing well and what we might improve further. In 2022, NTU's overall student satisfaction stands at 81% in the undergraduate survey and 84% in the postgraduate survey. We acknowledge that we have some way to go to get back to our pre-pandemic peak of 89% in the National Student Survey, but we are still a long way ahead of the sector average. In both surveys, 86% of our students would recommend others to study here. This is very encouraging, and thank you for recognising that enabling our students to succeed is our top priority. The School of Science and Technology exemplifies those ambitions. Its goal is to encourage, empower, and inspire its students to treat every student journey as something precious and distinct, and to lift each student up through tailored support and guidance. The school's community is drawn from a huge range of academic, social, and cultural backgrounds, and it takes great pride in that diversity, in helping to enable people's dreams and ambitions as they grow as scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. This is achieved through state-of-the-art equipment and facilities, a worldwide network of industry connections, and a commitment to the kind of hands-on applied learning that mirrors professional practice. It is done through research-informed teaching that grows practical skills and not just theoretical knowledge, through work that encourages interpretation and not just action. Class of 2022, I hope you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite Principal Lecturer Christopher Terrell-Neild to read the names of today's graduands and Pro-Chancellor Neil Goulden to confer your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Pro-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Doctor of Philosophy degree, Eleanor Burley, whose research is on AC 006159.4 NF90, interaction confers chemoresistance in liver cancer. Eden Mannix-Fisher, whose research is on exploring the antimicrobial efficacy of silver acetate against Acinetobacter baumannii and development of an in vitro biofilm model. Master of Research degree in Biotechnology, Karaministra Sake. Master of Research degree in Molecular Biology, Krishna Priya Venu. Master of Science degree in Biotechnology, Sheetal Christina. Shreya Digay. Nathaniel Harefield. Yukta Sanjay Kalkar. Amina Kalukari Ubaka. Mary Aloula Orikurin. Shirin Peer Mohammed. Sanditi Shetty. Deepthi Gade. Nusrat Abedin. Master of Science degree in Molecular Cell Biology, Akila Aroli Vitil. Vushank Ramachandra Makwana. Caroline Lakia Chebert Simyu. Master of Science degree in Molecular Microbiology, Janina Ewers. Delna Thomas. Akil Reddy Vantedu. Master of Biology degree with honours in microbiology, Chantel Maweri. The next student also receives the prize for Royal Society of Biology Top MBIOL student, Victoria Wotton. Victoria Wotton. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in biochemistry, Salman Al-Rashid. Rian Bijou Rowe. Megan Curling. Mia Fee. Scott Gallagher. Hassan Ghafoor. Owen Greenstreet. Lena Hardingham. Camilla Humer. Irina Korsak. Raquel Limbu. Pierre Mills. Thomas Moulds. Tahir Nanji. Thomas Padley. Jenna Philpott. Alexandra Preston. Jasmine Pugh. Neem Rowe. Jack Scott. Samuel Thorpe. Megan Baines. Luke Gardner. May Harris. The next student also receives the Richard Downes Prize for the highest achieving student in biochemistry, Elena Kibble. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biological Sciences, Biochemistry and Microbiology, Hannah Adid. Hannah Bean. Vizentos Flores. Danae Guerrero. Bethany Walker. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biological Sciences, Biomedical Sciences, Lily Baker. Mia Bennett. Connor Farrell. Brandon Jones. Michael Loveday. Not in. Okay. Joseph Perry. Neil, let me see it. Okay. Neelam Mahmood. Joseph Perry. Prathustan Prema Kumar. Kevin Seiler. Ethan Wass. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Science and Technology. I am pleased to invite Beverly Peel to the stage to give the oration for our outstanding alumni fellow, Neil Gordon Chattle, and to present them to the Pro-Chancellor to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to present Mr. Neil Chattle, one of the most outstanding members of our alumni community, to receive an award today in recognition of his achievement. The VC Outstanding Alumni Fellow Award is in recognition of the time and dedication given by our NTU alumni to provide our future graduates with the guidance and support they need to achieve success, both as a student and in their future careers. Neil has shown exceptional dedication in his role as an alumni fellow, sharing his expertise and experience with our students during activities such as mock interviews, engineering lectures, employability programmes, industry mentoring, and company visits, just to name a few, all whilst tackling the demands of his day job as Head of Corporate Heritage and Chief Executive of the Rolls-Royce Heritage Trust. The starting point for Neil's career was after he completed his studies at Ripley Technical Grammar School in 1981. Just after this time, I was very interested to learn, being a Nottingham Forest fan myself, that after participating in local trials, Neil met with Brian Clough and Peter Taylor, who asked him to sign for the club. Despite this highly attractive offer, he turned them down in favour of a craft apprenticeship position at Rolls-Royce, and since then he's never looked back, picking up a first-class honours degree in mechanical engineering from NTU along the way. On completion of his craft apprenticeship, for which he achieved a distinction, Neil was presented with the Lord Hives Award and then built and tested various civil aero engines and held several staff positions with increasing levels of accountability in a culturally diverse environment. In 1997, he undertook a secondment to work with a joint venture company with BMW in Berlin, Germany, supporting and marketing civil engines for the executive jet market. In 2000, he returned to work in the UK as a technologist, supporting a joint venture with the International Aero Engines based in Hartford, USA. In 2006, he was promoted to Customer Manager for Africa, responsible for managing the Rolls-Royce Customer Services civil operations throughout the continent. And then in 2008, he moved to Cairo, Egypt, as Programme Manager for Egypt Air in the engine workshop. And then in 2010, he returned to the UK as Sales Manager for North Asia and the Middle East. In 2012, he was promoted to Customer Manager for the Middle East, managing the Rolls-Royce Customer Services civil operations in the United Arab Emirates. In addition to his day job, Neil is also a STEM ambassador and is a regular visitor to local schools, inspiring the future generation of engineers with his passion for his profession. In fact, Neil has many accolades to his name, and as recently as in 2020, Neil was the winner of the Outstanding STEM Ambassador Award at the UK STEM Inspirational Awards. At NTU, Neil was also recipient of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers Frederick Barnes Waldron Prize and School Prize as Best Engineering Student on the B-Eng course, and received the Tony McCandless Award from Rolls-Royce for Outstanding Application of Continuous Learning and Development. As a measure of his commitment and professional standing, Neil is also a Fellow of the Royal Aeronautical Society, a member of the Institution of Mechanical Engineers, and a STEM Governor at Derby Grammar School. Despite his far-reaching career, Neil has always remembered his roots, and as an NTU alumnus, he is clearly passionate about wanting to give something back to the institution that has helped him on his journey. Neil, thank you for being such an inspiration to us and our students. And thank you for taking the time for helping so many along their way to their own successes. It's truly appreciated. Chairman of the Board of Governors, we are honoured to have such an inspirational global leader of his field in our alumni community. It gives me great pride and pleasure to present Mr. Neil Chattle to receive his Nottingham Trent University Outstanding Alumni Fellow Award.
I would like to thank Beverly for a glowing citation, an overview of my career and achievements to date, and also my sincere congratulations to all of this year's graduates of NTU, and I wish you all the very best in your futures. I would also like to thank the university for inviting me to join you all today at the ceremony. I've had a very long, distinguished career at Rolls-Royce, from apprentice to Chief Executive of the Rolls-Royce Heritage Trust, but I've never forgotten my roots. I had an excellent educational journey at NTU, where I gained a first-class honours degree in mechanical engineering and the University and Institution of Mechanical Engineers Award as Best Engineering Student. And together with the practical element I gained during my company apprenticeship, it certainly helped me progress during my career. I became an Alumni Fellow at NTU as I wanted to give something back to the university that helped me on my journey. It has been wonderful to see the students I've supported and mentored with interviews and guest lectures and mock assessment centres, and I would highly recommend that today's graduating students enrol on the Alumni Fellowship programme. It's always nice to speak to students who are passionate about what they do, and the reward comes when you see them succeeding and reaching their goals. Throughout your educational journey and career, you have many significant decisions to make. And as Beverly mentioned, I had a significant decision to make at the age of 17. Do I take up an apprenticeship at Rolls-Royce, or do I follow my dream of playing professional football at Nottingham Forest under Brian Clough and Peter Taylor? I turned to my father and he said, "You may or may not make it at football, but Rolls-Royce will give you a career." And here I am, still employed 41 years later. I must be one of the few people ever to turn down the great Brian Clough. And in fact, the fact my father and I are Derby County supporters had nothing to do with my decision. During my early career at Rolls-Royce, I had the opportunity to meet Sir Richard Branson, and I asked him for some advice on my future. And he told me, if you're offered a fantastic opportunity throughout your career and you're not sure whether to take it, just accept the offer and then figure out how to do it and continue to learn through the experience. And this is what I've done throughout my entire career, including moving my family to live in Berlin and recently to Cairo. As you now graduate from NTU, my advice for being successful in life is to be in yourself and put your mind to it, and what you can achieve is limitless. I would like to thank Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the Board of Governors of NTU, Neil Gordon, and the university for the opportunity to be here today and the award. Thank you.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Pro-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Science and Technology. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biological Sciences, Environmental Biology, Jessica Goldring. Bethany Mitchell. Avreen Rock. Connor Stitt. The following students also receives the Student Smith Prize for Top Undergraduate Bioscience Student, the Susan Smith Prize for Highest Achieving Students in Biological Sciences, the Saim Award for the Highest Achieving Students on the BSc Honours Biological Sciences Environmental Biology degree at NTU, the Top Student Award, Royal Society of Biology, and the Baker Consultants Prize. Katarina Myler. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biological Sciences, Physiology and Pharmacology. Sakshi Bora. Jack Corbett. Harry Coyne. Catherine Duffy. Oliver Harris. Matthew Harrison. Jessica Herrett. Emily Humphreys. Cameron Jones. Benjamin Kirkby. Jodie Lamb. William Lovett. Florence McBride. Ethan Montenegro. Peno Sakala. Rihanna Samuel. Florence Austin. Sahib Kalsi. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in microbiology. Daniel Goodall. Rebecca Gray. Kaushal Garung. The next student also receives the Yakult Prize for Best Projects in the area of microbial physiology and genomics. Mia Horton. Balram Kasbia. Claire Lane. Choice Onakua. Badal Ramji. The next student also receives the Susan Smith Prize for Highest Achieving Student in Microbiology, Harriet Howard. Chloe Southwick. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Pharmacology, Christopher Adams. Alexander Brown. Tom Brown. Natalie Cox. Helen Davis. Megan Gallagher. Isabel Gazy. Natalie Hatton. Jafar Hussain. Kaiser Hussain. Tahin Hussain. Lucy Latuski. Amelia Saunders. Rosie Barnett. The next student also receives the Susan Smith Prize for Highest Achieving Student in Pharmacology, James Barrett. Stella Bowen. Holly Jackson. Harriet Wilson. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Applied Biomedical Science, Shanae Talent Pakawo. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biomedical Science, Lauren Asari. Master of Science degree in Biomedical Sciences, Shanae Sight. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biochemistry, William Robinson. Master of Science degree in Molecular Cell Biology, Heyman Sai Venkastan. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Pharmacology, Rosie Smith. Pro-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Science and Technology and concludes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. In absentia, Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those graduates who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these graduates are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. Connor Farrell, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Biological Sciences, Biomedical Sciences, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
So Governor, Executive Dean of Learning and Teaching, distinguished guests, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. Leading up to today, many of us graduates sat here today have likely reminisced about our time here at Nottingham Trent University. You have had those moments, just like I have, where you think back to leaving home, and you think about those first few days at university. You think about all the good and all the bad that's happened since, and you reminisce over the people you've met along the way. Think back to how you met these people. For a lot of us, it started at freshers, through our labs, sat next to each other in lectures or in the library. It started through playing sports together, by joining societies or going on nights out. It is with these people that you and I share a unique university experience. We've gone from doing long hours in the library to even longer hours from home. We've gone from our original vision of life at university to an experience that's been very different for each of us. Think about the challenges that you faced since those first few days at university. Think about all of the uncertainties we all worked our way through. Because many of us do actually remember those first exams. We remember how we felt during our hardest assignments. And we all remember how we felt whilst we were writing our dissertations. Our circumstances throughout all of this has been unique to each of us, but that's exactly what all of us have in common. Some of us started university knowing exactly what we wanted to do with our life and who we wanted to become. Some of us thought that we knew, but that all fell apart, but new curiosities took its place. But for a lot of us, we're still trying to figure it all out, and that is okay. Regardless of the future in front of us, we all sit here today as successful graduates. We all decided to take that huge step into university life, and each of us should be proud of what we've achieved here. We share this success with the people sat beside us today, the people most proud of how much we have grown. So, on behalf of this student body, I say thank you to our wonderful lecturers for guidance and for support, and I say thank you to everyone else at Nottingham Trent University for contributing to our success. And finally, I speak directly to our family, to our friends, and to my fellow graduates, the people that have been closest to us. It is with you that we created this moment. So we say thank you for being there when we most needed your support.
Graduates of the class of 2022. That sounds good, doesn't it? Graduates, you have now graduated. May I echo the thoughts of our Executive Dean in congratulating you on your achievements and wishing you every success in the future. It's fantastic to be able to share this day with you, with your family, with your friends, and to do it in person in our magnificent University Hall. We haven't been able to do that for a couple of years. And also thank you to all the families who made the time and the trouble to come here today despite the heat wave and the disruption in the transport system. It's great to see you all here today supporting our graduates. And I also just like to say a special thank you to the Vice-Chancellor who made the decision to put air conditioning in this building when we redesigned it. I also want to recognise the contribution of Neil has made since leaving NTU. You're an outstanding Alumni Fellow and a role model for our new generation of graduates. Thank you for your inspiring words and for your work as an ambassador for science and technology. But you'll be pleased to hear that our brand new engineering facility on the Clifton campus is really going very, very well indeed, and turning out some really good engineers out there, so thank you. I'd also like to congratulate Connor for his wonderful student voter thanks once he found out that the microphone was working. Well done, Connor. Thank you. It's always difficult as a young graduate to make a speech like that. Graduation ceremonies are the highlight of the year. It's such an honor for me to preside at these events. I've been doing this now for 8 years. It's the highlight of my year. It's the time of year like, I don't know, if you're in spring in Holland when all the flowers come out on the Keukenhof and the flower fields and it all blooms at the same time, and to see all of our graduates coming back onto the campus here has been brilliant. Because of COVID, we actually did the 2020 graduations in September 2021. We did the 2021 graduations in December 21, and now we're doing the 22 graduations, so we've caught up. But we committed to make sure that we gave everyone a graduation ceremony if they wanted to attend, so we're delighted that so many of you come here today. I do hope you and your families have a great day. I graduated, or had 3 daughters graduate, one from this university 2 years ago, and it's a lovely day, so I really do enjoy it. Stay healthy out there, but enjoy the day. Lastly, from me, students are the beating heart of our university and in many ways of the city of Nottingham. Your contributions as students didn't just come in your lecture theatres, seminars, studios and labs. You undertook placements that made local organisations more effective. You took NTU to the top 10 in the University Sports League for the first time ever. You ran societies linked to your subjects. You made the Global Lounge the vibrant place that it is known to be around the world. Beyond our campuses, you played sports for local clubs. You helped young children with their reading in local schools. You volunteered at food banks. You recovered welfare benefits that were denied to local residents. And when your studies allowed, you also contributed generously to the nighttime economy of Nottingham. You undertook countless activities through societies of the Students' Union, and where would Nottingham be without its student population? Nottingham is a great university city. Although you have now graduated, you remain members of our global NTU family. That's a worldwide community of over 220,000 alumni now. Our doors will always be open to you, and please do have a look on the alumni website for further details. You can also access support from us, including face-to-face advice on the next steps in your career over the next 3 years from our employability team. Please don't hesitate to get into contact with them. They'd love to help you. In time, perhaps consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you, through offering lectures, placements, career advice, and by helping to fund our scholarships, facilities, research. There are many ways in which you can continue to engage with Nottingham Trent University. When the time comes, we encourage you to complete the Graduate Outcome Survey. By doing so, you'll be making another important contribution to the university community, which would be very much appreciated. But that is all for the future. Now is the time for you to enjoy your success. I invite you all, family, friends, graduates, to join us across the road in the Newton building for refreshments. Can I ask guests to please remain seated for the processional music as the academic party and graduates leave the hall? I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.